Hi. Can you guys can you guys hear me? Let me know. Is anybody out there? All right. Let me, because apparently people are getting slapped with all them copyright issues. So I don't really have any music. Hey, Scan. Hey, Kays. I don't really have any copyright-free music queued up at the moment. I just found out that I might potentially be able to stream like this morning. And I wasn't anticipating having an opportunity so soon. So I was going to get all of that set back up at some point, and it hadn't had time to do so yet. I'm planning on redoing everything in terms of my streaming stuff at some point. But as of now, this is we're just gonna run with. I did use Pretzel previously, but I stopped using it. I stopped using it at some point because I was sick of it posting constantly in my chat, and so I stopped using it. And so it's not set up for Mixer either at the moment. So yeah, I've got to get Pretzel set back up. That's probably what I'll end up using because I used it before. But yeah, for now we'll just just let it ride. Since I'm not affiliated. All right, well, I don't have copyrighted music set up either at the moment. So we're just going to kind of tort. We'll have to fill all the silence, which is always a very sad prospect. But how are you guys doing? Mara K, Scad. I'd say it's been a long time, but we talk all the time in Discord. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I've streamed at least. Okay, weird. Streamed at least. And it's been a long time. Well, no, I said it's set up on Mixer, it's not set up on Twitch. Anyway, another thing that has been a very long time since we've done is play on TimeShot. I couldn't even, well, I probably could tell you, but I'd have to go, Jag! Hey. That was like a round to the corner nonsense. I'd have to check my last YouTube video. It's probably been a couple of years since I've done anything real intentional on a TimeShot server. Not that what we are going to be doing is real intentional. If I'm being super honest on this season 3 TimeShot server, but I'd been feeling the Minecraft itch, and the couple of Minecraft series that I would actually be doing, I'm not really capable of doing at present. So I figured, why not? Let's do some TimeShot. Diamond Tools already. Someone's been playing in their time off. I mean, I've been playing a little bit. The diamond tools that I have here pretty much account for the entirety of my diamond supply. But I'm wearing unenchanted gold boots at the moment. But I've been playing a little bit, not extensively, but I put a couple of hours into this server. Right now, we're trying to make our way back from the jungle. So on this map, the closest jungle was like 6,500 blocks out. And nobody that I had seen had made their way out there. Now, probably by the time I get back to spawn, because I actually made this trip several days ago, by the time I actually get back to spawn, somebody will already have put all of the stuff that I'm bringing back with me into... yeah, this is just vanilla. This one is. Hey, and Tortoise is working! There we go. I haven't actually checked any of his links. I don't... Hey, bro, I was checking chat. Why are there skeletons in the nether? Who made that decision? I think that's been around a while, but still. Stupid. There's enough nonsense in this. I heard another bow twang. There's enough nonsense in the nether. We don't need also skeletons. Give me a break. But I made a... I accidentally was Tortoise in Mara's chat earlier, and she was very confused. Let's see. So I made the trek in the overworld out to the closest jungle to get bamboo and cocoa beans and jungle wood saplings and all that kind of nonsense. Because I wanted bamboo to do scaffolding. I was in the middle of like planning a build, and I was like, well, I could be just dirt pillaring all over, but we've got these new scaffold blocks. Well, because I was wanting to do like a dirt pillar with ladders. I'm like, well, scaffolding is basically one in the same. So I figured I'd try out some of this new stuff. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pillar. I've only got 10 cobble left. All right. Well, we're gonna have to pick up some netherrack using my Fortune 3 pick. I was accidentally in Mara's chat as my bot earlier because I was trying to get all this set up because I just found out that I'd be able to stream. So I was like, well, I guess I kind of have to accelerate my getting set up to stream on Twitch timeline. Yeah, I was like, I don't have Squirtbot set up. I don't have my Streamlabs alerts set up, which, if some of you guys haven't followed me, I guess somebody, hey, bro, come on, man. What'd I do to you? I'm not even wearing armor. Oh. Apparently, huh. That's weird. Thank you for the host case. See, like, my sponsor banner and everything migrated. I saved... well, I didn't use Mix It Up when I was on Mixer, so I don't see myself probably going out of my way to do it now that I'm on Twitch. But, maybe. I still don't... Like, the problem is my streaming time is still going to be fairly limited, so I really don't see myself putting a ton of time into that kind of stuff. But maybe. And by that response, you know that will never happen. My biggest pet peeve is having to redo work that I've already accomplished. Wow, this music is very dramatic. How are we doing? Okay, let's... Yeah, I've got much more important things to do before I set up a new bot for no reason. Scad is right on that one. All right, so we are trying to get to 0-0 basically, which actually we are almost there on the Z. So, oh, and I had been until just now. Putting down, let me get this off my screen. Yeah, but you can sit interactive with it and get your grumpy old man audio clips back. How does that work though? Because we don't have like the interactive stuff on Twitch. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. And people should know by now that if something's a lot of work, Tort's not going to do it. This is my fun hobby. not my work myself to death for no reason hobby. All right, let's... So I've been putting these jungle half slabs kind of as stepping stones to kind of... or breadcrumbs to lead people back. Hey, you know what looks fun? That lot. There you go. Yeah, yeah. YouTube's my work myself to death hobby. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably what up. Oh yeah, probably that too. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate, at least not yet. It's stupid easy to become an affiliate, so I probably will do that at some point, I guess. But as of today, probably don't have access to that feature to begin with. All right, so I had been leaving these jungle slabs, and I need to do that because I want it. The point of this is not just to get myself back, but if anybody else wants to come out to this jungle, to hopefully make it a little easier on them in the long run. But I haven't been doing that since I logged in with you guys, so let me do this. What I will probably do is, if there are any sound clips that people enjoyed doing on the soundboard, which I only had a handful, I think most of them were pretty well vetted. But if there are any of those, what I'll do is I'll make them donation alerts or something, and then if people want to hear those old-timey sound clips, they can just give me money, and I will play sound clips for them. No, I have a whole rebranding thing that I was gonna do, which I probably will still do. Hey, not cool. Which I probably will still do at some point. But I've got all new sound clips that I'm planning on using. All right. If we could stop being murdered for a minute, I got to make sure my gold boots stay intact, because so not the zombie pigmen, but these piglin guys. So you've got zombie pigmen and then piglins, which are a new mob. If you're not wearing gold of some form, these piglin guys will kill you, I guess. So I've got gold boots on, but gold is fragile, so wait to flee sister. Yes, I will have to. My guess is, I think through Scorpbot, I can set up like, just make these a little more obvious, a little more frequent than usual. I think through Scorpbot, I can set up sounds on commands. So what I'll probably do for like some of that, so like try not to do something like that again when I die soundbite, I'll probably set it so that like, hey, come on. I'll probably set it so like I'll do a rip command or something, and then, oh gosh, that one might have gone low and hit a pigman. I gotta be careful. Lead the shots. What I'll probably do is on like the rip command or something, I'll have it play that soundbite. I think I can do that in Scorp. I've never actually tried to set it up, but well, the desktop audio is kind of low. Let me turn it back up. There we go. That's probably better. Yeah, it was a little low. Not sure. I normally don't play with it or stream with it that low, so I'm not sure what I was doing before that I had done that. Okay, so there we go. We've got our slabs now, leading us back across precarious bridges. There's a ghast in front of me. All right, looking good. Okay, so yeah, probably some of that we'll just add to a command, I guess, and then Scorp will play those things when appropriate, when somebody hits the command. I think that works. So that's probably what I'll just end up doing with all that stuff. I don't see myself setting up a whole new bot for all that. All right. So we've got the piglins, the guys who like if you wear gold, and then we've also got these weird beast creatures, which are hoglins. I'd love it if I could just like tunnel from here. Let's try that, because I'm really kind of sick of like wandering through the nether. Let's just see if we can't just find a bit of a safer passage in the direction we're going here. But yeah, so that's well, we're not gonna do all that. We'll just do that, and then let me see how this is gonna go, and if this does seem to be a useful path, then yeah, this seems like it'll work for now. So yeah, I keep saying this. Scorp is how we'll probably handle interactive stuff going forward. I have not played it yet. I own it, obviously, but I have not played it yet. I wanted to wait till I could stream for the Pokemon Sword DLC, and so I was kind of waiting for that. And at the same time, I was I'm gonna really try to not kill my pick. I don't know how likely that's gonna be, but at the same time, oh, these are just like gold ores. I saw this earlier and I wasn't really sure what it was. I'd love to silk touch some of this, although I don't. Ooh. Well, probably want gold. 64. Holy. Oh well, I guess I'm using fortune. Wowzers. I guess gold over ghasts. Oh man, I'm gonna be rich. So the plan was to wait until I could stream it, and then I decided, because a bunch of people who were playing it themselves had kind of told me that, hey, maybe I want to. Well, yeah, no. Okay, so the piglins don't like it when you mine that gold. I guess that makes sense. Good to know. And it's only nuggets and it's only gold. Gold is like one of the most useless materials in the game. I think what I want to do is, you went mining and got insta-killed. This doesn't look like a much better option in terms of getting myself around. I'd love to like get up. Lava lakes are the worst, and I don't have a Lytra or anything. Is there any kind of path over here? No, I think we're gonna stair step into the roof and just dig our way from there. So instead of all of this nonsense, let's close this back up. All right. We'll just we'll start over and we'll stair step up. So what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I was waiting for the DLC, and then the people who I knew who were playing it, the guys in my community and Ks and stuff. Hello? Had basically said that yeah, I mean you can trade with them, but I don't know. I was watching somebody. Yuma, thanks for the follow. I gotta apparently fix my alerts. It seems like everything else migrated over. I'm not sure why the alerts didn't. Although I feel like, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, what I kind of learned from people who were playing the DLC was that one, it's super easy. There's only like 5 battles total in the entire DLC. But 2, that the battles that there are really only scale up to like level 60 or so. So like the team that I made when I was playing the game, just, you know, for my series and stuff, had was going to probably be too overpowered for the DLC. So I decided I wanted to breed up a whole new team, and so as such, I decided, okay, I'm going to breed up a new team, and so now I've done that. But I wanted to I wanted to EV train the Pokemon that I bred before I started doing all that. So it's a whole thing. All right. I guess that path is lost to us. Let's we got to head this direction anyway. I'm not sure how high I need to get to be in the ceiling. I guess we could try digging our way from here, but yeah. So now, and it was actually one of the votes for today was like, hey, do we want Minecraft or do we want EV training in Pokemon? And it was even, and I'd rather play Minecraft than publicly EV train Pokemon. So I chose Minecraft, but yeah, and you know, it's the price of the DLC is just half the you get both this DLC and the DLC in the fall. But honestly, Mara, I would say from what I'm seeing and hearing, I don't think it's worth it. Especially if right now you're trying to decide between like this and maybe other games. Like if you're, you know, if it's you're like making decisions on that, I honestly, from what I'm seeing, I don't think it's probably worth the price. They only added like one new Pokemon besides what was in the marketing. There's like 4 new Pokemon total, and there's like pretty limited battle opportunities, and I don't know. It seems kind of weak, if I'm being honest. I haven't played it myself. I did buy the EV training items at the Battle Tower shop. So I've got those. I just have to do it. And so I'm saying that as somebody who hasn't even played it yet, but I think most people were able to beat the DLC in like an afternoon. Like, it's only got a couple hours of more content, and what's there, from what I watched, and I mean, there seems like there's some stuff that will be interesting just to do on my own as later game stuff. Like, there's this whole new like monotype team restrictive training thing or whatever that I think I will have a lot of fun with, just because I like that kind of stuff. But honestly, I don't know. I don't see it as something that if I had been smart and decided, hey, I'll wait, that I would probably be bothering with, if I'm being super honest. I'm just gonna, no, we'll get rid of these boots. I can make so many boots with the amount of nuggets I'm collecting. Yeah, and like basically Pokemon is a buy on site franchise for me. But I may have to start re-evaluating that. And like, I waited on Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, and I didn't regret it, but I ended up, going back on that because I was like, I'm not getting this one. But then it looked so charming that I ended up doing so, and I don't regret that. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was great. But Sword and Shield was good. I just don't think that probably this DLC is worth $30. Especially if they pretty much carry over what they did with Isle of Armor into Crown Tundra. Like, if the only new Pokemon they're adding in Crown Tundra is the regional bird trio and a couple new Reggies, I don't really care about any of that. Like, if there was a couple more regional forms or a couple new Pokemon, if there's more to explore, but if they're showing everything in the trailers, then it doesn't really matter to me. Like, dang it, I didn't go high enough. Maybe I can just pillar over? I don't know. That's Tort being a crotchety old man for the most part, probably. But I guess I'm not totally sure. Like, you were talking to Kuya about it. Oh, yeah, see, I thought Ooblets looked cute, but Ooblets is an Epic exclusive, isn't it? And I'm not downloading the Epic store. I'm not interested in another store clogging up my my inventory on my computer. I'd be curious. Well, I don't have Xbox either. I would be curious from Kuya's perspective what he was praising about it, because truthfully, it seemed pretty standard fare. Ideal Novelist, thank you so much for the follow. But it looked like what was there was fun. I just don't know if it would be worth $15 for a couple of hours of gameplay. But I mean, again, I meant to crouch, not hit the W key. Different strokes for different folks. Maybe he loved it. I certainly think there will be things in there that are fun. Whether it's worth the cost, I can't really say, because I've already spent it, the money. So I don't know. You guys get it. But I'm interested now, since I already own it, to get into it and play it. I just don't know if what I've seen so far would cause me to recommend it to others. Scad, I'm truthfully very proud of you for your restraint in so far not getting into Gen 8, already owning a Switch and everything. Playing Monster Hunter Stories anyway. It's a Pokemon-like game, and the Monster Hunter franchise, lots of monsters to collect in them, and you can actually fight alongside them. Nice. Yeah, I almost derped and died right into the old lava lake. I recently on my Discord we're starting a bit of a project. We're creating our own. I wanted an excuse to practice more pixel art, and so my Pokemon community we're kind of creating our own little Pokedex. I posted in college a couple of my a roommate of mine and I were working on a kind of a Pokemon type game, but it was a little bit more base RPG because it wasn't strictly monster collecting. It was going to be like you could collect teammates, and then you could also have monsters. Like you could mix and match teammates and monsters depending on what abilities and stuff you wanted to have or whatever. So it sounds like it'd be kind of along those same lines where you've got the monster collection, but then you've also got standard RPG team building. All right, so we're at 0 here. I just have to dig 430 blocks that way. I hope this pick... Oh, no! Oh, no! Ooh, buddy. As I was saying... Don't burn up in lava. Don't burn up in lava. I'm gonna stay back and just, like, pick as far out in front of me as I can. Move very slowly. I just need to go 400 blocks in this direction. Alright. I'm trying to keep these mile markers at each turn or whatever so that people can get out here. This is going to be the most convoluted path from spawn ever. But, that's right. It's a public service. Didn't say it had to be good. Alright, well, it's not a get lost tour. I know exactly where I am. Alright. And I guess we'll do one of these. Well, no, that's... should do it here, not where I put it. I know this is... Well, we'll just do them both. That's fine. Ultra exciting content. I guess you guys can be taking bets on when Tort will walk into a lava lake next. Hold up block in the offhand to quickly see off the lava. Yeah, I've never really gotten super good at the whole offhand thing. So I dig with this hand and then place with this hand. Yeah, give that a shot. Oh, that opened up a new slot mainframe. I'm like, wait, why am I picking stuff up? And okay, so I got jungle logs there, or planks. Just trying to keep this clear. Got to really hold these Tom Shotter's hands. They're not a real bright bunch. Heyo! Yuma. Oh, I was like, dude, didn't Yuma just follow? Thank you so much for the host, Yuma. You think it'll be the piglins? No, I think it's probably much more likely that I walk into... So apparently if I've got blocks in both hands... Okay. Okay. All right. Looking good. Let's put one of those there. Did I get BTTV, better Twitch, whatever? Yeah, no, Case is right, for sure. Absolutely I have not. No, I think I'll probably just stick with the vanilla garbage Twitch experience. If Twitch wants to gain my loyalty as a platform, they'll have to do that work themselves instead of mooching off other people who create good stuff for them. Right. Let's get rid of this cobble, I guess. I love gold! Yeah, I mean, I will probably eventually. I've got, like, my close friends I've got set up on auto host, so if I'm offline, they'll get taken care of, but yeah, I'm sure at some point, once I actually come back to doing streaming a little more regularly, if that ever happens, I'll probably worry about it then. Oh, this poor pick. I really need a mending villager. This whole thing, I was in the middle of starting a villager trading hall, and then I was like, you know what, I could really use some scaffolding. I want to try that out, and then ended up running out to the jungle 6,000 blocks away. Editor's note, it never happens. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, anything that's periphery and requires even the least bit of effort is not going to happen. I don't even get done most of the stuff I need to do. Nonetheless, extra nonsense. You guys know me. Alright, this is the pivoting content you guys are here to see. Pivoting. Riveting. Pivotal. Riveting. Do you want to get villagers today? You can snag some of my villagers. No, I'm not going to grab them yet. I actually had gone out to your place to grab a couple of villagers, and then I was like, I really don't know where to put these, and so then I started working out where I wanted to put them, and I'll probably, like, build the villager breeder first, and then I'll come get the villagers, just because I don't want to waste yours. I need to remind you to remember a few things again. Do I owe you things? Hey, Cluster, how you doing, buddy? Everybody, this is Cluster. He was my first YouTube friend. Cluster, meet all my current YouTube friends. Yeah, Cluster was a guy. I was doing my first Minecraft series, which was a solo SMP, and Cluster shows up in the chat or in the comments on one of those, like, "Hey, have you heard about this?" Or no, it was no, you didn't show up in the comments on mine. I commented on an old Generic B video, and then from there, we connected, and we did a Pixelmon series together. And then I got invited to your SMP Farside, and then, all from there. That was all. Scad might have been around at that point, but I met all the rest of these guys much later than that. So, yeah. Yeah, no, this is like the year I started. Yeah. So there we go. Okay. Speaking of which, Cluster, I commented on your most recent video. He's just recently come back from the dead and started posting stuff again. But when you were doing that mending villager in your thing, how were you accomplishing that? Were you just picking up the lectern, and then there was no other workstations around, so he was forfeiting his profession, and then you could just pop it back down? And then he would get new trades? Is that what you were doing? Yeah? Okay. I wasn't totally clear because you were kind of editing, and I wasn't sure. I thought that's what was happening, but I wasn't totally sure, so I wanted to check. Because I'm in the process of doing my own villager thing on this server, and so I was like, I want to make sure that I'm clear on what that's doing, because that seemed a lot easier than the other methods that I'd seen. Other people were like, I'm just going to breed villagers until I get a mending one. I was like, well, that seems stupid. If all you really have to do is just... there's really not much else I want to pitch. I guess this boat. We can get rid of the boat. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this gold, but I want it. I can't not pick it up. All right, baby pick. Hang in there, buddy. I don't like the new villager changes from 16. I can't get the autocrop farm going since they use composters now. There is ways to do it, but yeah, I think it's different than the old way. And I think like iron farms are all different again, and like pretty much all the villager mechanics are completely changed. So yeah, none of the old stuff will work anymore, but there are ways to do all of that same stuff, I think. We got the basalt. I wish there was more to do with the basalt. I love this kind of like medium dark gray. I'd love to be able to use it as like a brick in a gradient between like stone brick and dark or black stone brick or whatever. Everything related to villagers broke. Yes. Oh, I'm like digging through blackstone now. Gosh darn it. All right, get rid of the gold. I want the blackstone over the gold. Oh wait. Whatever. We'll take basalt over that tiny little chunk of gold. That's fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with basalt. I think there's something you can build with basalt. I'm not totally sure. But I definitely want the blackstone. The blackstone is cool. Yeah, I definitely see those. You got to check the dates on any videos with modern Minecraft. Because, yeah, they've done that since the beginning of time. They'll take, like, a 1.6 video and title it, you know, all versions. And it's like, no. Some of these mechanics only worked in, like, a single version of a version sort of thing. Like, it only worked in 1.16, not 1.16.1 sort of thing. But, yeah. I know that, like, the villager breeder that I'm planning on building, which I believe works, it should, by everything I'm seeing, also can function as an auto farm. So I know that that's possible. Because instead of putting things in the composter, the farmer for this breeder will toss the carrots down to the breeding pair to keep them pliant. And then once they are full on carrots or whatever, you put like a hopper under the breeding pair. And then when they're full, the carrots will then build up. I think that's probably the only way to do it now, because like you said, they'll put it in composters instead of chests or whatever it is they're doing. But I could be wrong. And then if you don't want to breed... I love that, actually. That's a great looking little, like, ravine full of, like, ash and stuff. That looks great. If you don't want to actually breed villagers, you can probably then just, like, dump the babies into lava or something. and still... All right. Where are we? Okay, we're so close, guys. We're within 100 blocks. Of 0-0 at least. I'm assuming that's where the portal is, because our spawn is at basically 0-0. So soon here, I probably should start stair-stepping down. Probably wait till I get within like 20 blocks or something, then we'll start stair-stepping. I'm not sure what the actual, like... Am I still picking up blackstone? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Don't want to be wasting this. I really wish the blackstone and basalt, really, because I think like the polished basalt makes it look like it's kind of like an ash, like a burnt up log. I kind of wish there was like, if you made charcoal from logs and then you combined that charcoal, you could combine it into like a big storage block like you can with coal and stuff. I wish that it would look kind of like just like a burnt log. I would love just like a burnt log block in this game. So many potentially fun applications for something like that. Something similar, but I can't reach the composter. They won't drop the crops for breeding, which is odd since they should share food. Well, you're going to have a composter in there. They just won't use it. Well, I guess we found where we're stair-stepping down, huh? Well, or we'll just block it off. Like professionals. Yeah, I know it does. I just would love, like, an actual log. I don't know. I'm being picky. All right, we're going to start stair-stepping down. So excited to get back to spawn. Although, there's not really, like, a big cliff near spawn. So I'm probably going to have to just, like, drop at some point. At some point, we're just going to be, like, hanging over the giant open room that our spawn portal is in. Huh, that was weird. I heard, like, a Geiger counter. Grumpy and picky? We've never seen this side of you before. Hey, lady. This is a pretty straight shot, but I'm going to still put some planks in here. Make sure we've got some at the other end here. But yeah, we got a... Well, the Tortoise is in here, so the Rantimer commands and stuff should still work. It's the same squirt bot, so it should... Like, I don't think all that would have reset it and everything. I think it's like Rantimer. 56 times? That seems low. But, I definitely never had Squirtbot on Twitch, so it's not like it's it would be. It's not like it would be from that. So it must be. I just don't rant as much as I thought. Mars abusing the system. Discord notification. What's going on? Oh. That sounds like a fun afternoon. Thanks, Gaze. Yeah, I feel like 100 is probably more accurate. You guys have just been slacking. Okay, so at the end of this one, there's still one. All right, whichever. I take no responsible. Oh, No, I was sarcastically thanking you for a fun time. Your post in the Sproutshire Discord looks like it'll be very uplifting. I had a Discord notification. I went to see what it was. All right. We should be... This path is pretty much as clear as I can... Well, not as clear as I can make it, but as clear as I'm going to make it. Because, again, Tort's lazy. These guys are lucky I'm putting this much effort into it. Probably would have been easier just to walk back over the overworld at this point. But let's go ahead and finish stair-stepping down. I really need a mending pick. Or a mending book. Because this pick is efficiency 4, fortune 3, and breaking 3. It's the only diamond pick I have, so I'm using it for everything at the moment. But I really don't want to lose my fortune 3 pick. Yeah. I feel like we definitely don't stay on top of it because sometimes she just says it, like, constantly. But then there are times where we do spam it just to kind of play catch-up. So who knows where the actual number is, but either way, it'll be well-earned when she gets there. All right, where are we? Oh, we're like 98. Right, we dug up for a while, huh? Well, we're gonna overshoot spawn. I forgot how far up we'd gone. We're probably gonna shoot spawn a little bit, which is a little unfortunate. We'll make it as clear as we can. I feel bad wasting all this quartz. I've been doing it the whole time, I guess, but there's really nothing else. Yeah, I mean, the next time you stream, you will definitely blow past, what, 11 more you said, or whatever? Okay, alright, is this... Oh, I was crouched. Not sure how I ended up falling out of that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to eat. Huh. I have no idea where this is. Is anybody else on the server? No. Okay. Right. I don't know what the Y coordinate of our portal is. It's interesting. There's like a Geiger counter sound effect built in here. It would have been just my luck that there was lava behind one of those blocks and I just bathed myself in it. Since you're making this to be a path, wouldn't it make sense to make the chest here and leave some of that stuff to come back for it later? You know what, Scad? I'm really sick of your logic and sound reasoning. You can just take that nonsense and get out. Yes, it would, except for I don't have a crafting bench, and I can make a crafting bench, but then I have to use this wood, which I'm trying to bring back, and I don't really have a need for any of this stuff that's being left behind, so I'm not super worried about it. But, hey, that was a singular rant, thank you. Jeez. This is just a weird little pocket. I guess we'll just keep digging down. I was hoping there is a bunch of basalt and stuff nearby spawn. I mean, well, obviously, because we're at spawn here. But, we're just too high up. I don't want to dig down because I'll end up digging myself down into a pocket of lava or something. Oh, nope, I don't want to waste my blackstone bricks there. I probably also need to change my donation goal. I guess I should say, so for those of you guys who have not been around in the Discord, I think, and I haven't really made an announcement about this, but I made like one offhand comment about it in one of my channels somewhere. My wife has decided that she is going to, well, yeah, that's fine. That she is going to be staying home with our son, Tortellini, this fall instead of going back to her teaching job, which means that my August kind of light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, this looks promising. Yes. Okay, so we're out in the open at least. Let's do that and do this. All right, let's peek out. Ooh, we are still very high up. That is the spawn portal there. Whoo, buddy. Okay. we'll have to make a ladder or something. So, well, now I'm not doing it. Exactly. So mainly streaming now. I'm mainly not doing anything anymore. Most of the stuff that I do, like for all Minecraft and stuff, it's still streaming. I would say, yeah, primarily I stream. I do still have the occasional series that I do on my channel. Everything has been kind of on hiatus since March when my son was born, for sure. But I've been pretty lackluster with this keeping a schedule just for years now, probably. But oh gosh. Why you jump? I need gravel or something. But, so yeah, yes, Scad is impatiently awaiting one of my series. Yeah, so I'm not doing a ton of anything anymore. But yeah, I don't record any Minecraft anymore. I've got like a Pokemon series or two that I'm doing on my channel, or hope to at some point finish. But other than that, yeah, pretty much everything else I'm doing is streamed. And then if I occasionally will chop it up and upload it to YouTube, but don't do a lot of original YouTube content anymore. Hey, Poet, how's it going, buddy? Kids aren't hard work. Yeah, Poet was lucky enough to acquire his children in a trade when they were much older. Poke a man. Yeah. It is it's a fun game. You'd probably enjoy it. All right. Yeah, so I need gravel or something. Because I have a feeling stair-stepping down there is going to be a pain. I do love the ashy air effect in here. It is very nice. Okay. What I need is an ender pearl to get down there and then make my way back up at some point. Let me put this here. I guess I could die? Although I would respawn at my bed back in the jungle. Crap. Did I pick up my bed? Yeah, so you guys know me. I can't finish a thought. So my wife is staying home with the little one instead of going back to her teaching job this fall, which means that my usual, hey, I have every, lunch period basically free to stream kind of schedule is going to be, just going to not be happening for the most part. So, I may have the occasional thing like today, like, hey, the wife's out of the house. I can stream now, sort of impromptu deal. Or, I may, try to work out something where it's like, hey, honey, I, love you and the baby, but, on Tuesdays, I'm going to be streaming or something over lunch instead of coming out and hanging out with you guys. I don't know. We got to figure that out. Hoping to still be able to do some of this in some capacity, but it'll be the Elemento Steve is in the same situation. Yeah. So I kind of had that window. Like, I've basically only been streaming in the afternoons over my lunches for a long time now, and that kind of guaranteed free time's going away. So we'll figure it out. I'm not going to disappear entirely, hopefully, but we'll see. As of this moment, my office is still my office. It helps that I'm having to work from home by government mandate at the moment, but we didn't convert my office into the nursery or anything, so I still have a computer. But we'll figure it out. It's gonna work. The main problem is, like, I can do that, but my office shares a wall with the nursery, so taking yes. Even taking the time, if he's in there sleeping, then me being in here ranting away might disrupt a nap, and then there's a whole nother thing we got to deal with. So I don't know. I did not pick up my bed, which means I will be respawning back at the jungle. All right. You know what, Scad? I blame you. Let's make a crafting bench. We're gonna make a chest. And pop all this stuff in there. No, this is not a victory. Pop everything in there. And what I'm going to do... Oh, man, I got to make 2 chests? Scat is the worst. Where's my what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill myself. And we do have a death counter, so that'll be a little bit sad. But I've already kind of given up the low death league here. So let's pop everything in this chest. Even my boots, even my gold. Don't do it, Tor. How's it? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. So yes, let's go ahead and tally-ho! All right. So dead. Respawn back at the jungle. I need to break this bed. Got all my birds here. Got to come back for them at some point. Now I need to kill myself again. So I've created this portal. It's on the border of the jungle and the bamboo forest. And this tunnel is now complete. Yes, so, Cluster, this is the, first one to the chest gets... No! This is the TimeShot server. It's the SMP that, myself and Addy went to after, Farside. Alright, so now we are at spawn. Now I need... Where's the public storage? I need a bunch of blocks so we can block back up to where that chest is. It's probably not dirt. Is there just like, yeah, nether blocks? Is there just a bunch of like garbage? Yeah, nether rack. Perfect. And we will just hopefully be able to spy that torch from where, whoa, hey, whoa! Excuse you? That's Guru Lady. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Crikey. Okay, well, apparently I require... gold stuff? Even... even outside of the nether? Okay, do we have... Let's get rid of this. Is Poet... One, I didn't see you get on the server. Hey, Poet. Are you at my chest? Is that what you're saying? You're at my chest of stuff. No! Alright, well, hopefully he's moved out of the way. I really just need to get in the nether. Oh, wait, this is only 30 blocks. Where'd that stack? Did the stack go through? Stack probably went through. Okay, so there's that. Ouch. Magma. Alright, so then... yes, there is now a giant pillar. Yay. Bloop. Alright. Thank you, Poet. So let's go ahead and... I feel like... yeah, that's why I was going to do it from the bottom, because it's impossible to do from up here. Hi, Poen, how's it going? Don't have a pick. Alright. Why did I come up here? The whole point was to go down there! Yeah! Now, Poet... well, I'm not saying he won't steal my stuff, but I assume better of him in the long run. I meant to grab gravel is what I meant to do. This is just... I'm no better off than I was before I killed myself. Oh gosh, and there's a ghast, and I don't have a bow. I mean, I do have a bow, it's just not on me. Well, now I've trapped both of us up here, Poet. Whoops. You don't happen to have pearls on you, do you? I mean, ladders don't... those are some good boots. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just build ladder. Yeah, we just do that. We don't need a stair step, we'll just do a ladder. Because this thing's going to go out into the whole world from here. Alright, so let's just do that. Waste all this beautiful wood. Beautiful, horrible, ugly wood that I just brought back. Ladders can always be useful if we've got spares. Alright. I need my pick. Oop, I probably should grab some food. Yeah, but like, jungle saplings are garbage. Like, I can grow one tree, but like, I can't guarantee that there will ever be any more trees, because it just, the things just don't... okay, so where are these actual pillars at? Here we go. Alright. poet after I convert all my wood into ladders. Goes and makes ladders. What a stand-up guy. All right. Great. So now I need to put some jungle wood up here to show that this is the path for jungle-related activities. All right. My work here is done. It is now up to future generations. What do I have that I don't want? Sticks. Great. All right. Path to the jungle is completed. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. All right. Actually, I wasn't doing full blocks out. You know what, dude? I'm just leaving the nether. People can figure this out. I'll put a sign at some point. Okay. Fantastic. Well, now that the first hour of our stream has been spent painstakingly digging through the nether, we're back. So this is spawn as of right now. The server is just a couple weeks old. They just did Season 3 start not that long ago. This is kind of fun. Is this the cyan roots or whatever? I've got the crimson roots. Or something. Fun. Okay, so this is spawn. There's not a ton to it at the moment. We've got our nether portal. We've got our mine. We've got a little community farm. We've got a giant boat. A little community storage. Most people have kind of branched out a little bit. All right, so let's see. I was kind of hoping that there was like some unused... Yeah, it's like 6,500 blocks away. Took forever just to even get there from the nether. But it's clearly marketed now, so it should be easy to get back. I wanted to pop down some bamboo is what I'm saying. And some cocoa beans in here. It's really not... I mean, beetroots are completely useless. Do I get rid of beetroots? Put down bamboo? I feel like I want to get rid of beetroots. What I'll actually do... So let's just... Can I just take out the back row of all of these? And plant some bamboo. Because I think for scaffolding purposes and stuff, people probably will want access to this. So I'll just do, it's a taller growing crop. We'll just do the whole back row here is bamboo. Oh, I'm going to have to convert this to dirt. Which obviously I don't have any of, so that's great. We'll go get dirt. It'll be great. Yeah, let's go get some dirt. I'm sure there's some of that in community storage. I'm improving them. Let's put this soul soil in here for the moment. I went through all the trouble to go out to this jungle so that I could provide some value to the community. Ooh, that's got water under it. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's put this slab back then. Oh, don't want the nether wart. Don't want the melons. There we go. All right. Well, we'll put bamboo in every slot that we can then. All right, so bamboo will grow along the back there. And... Oh, yeah, so I think I did say... Oh, my mouse is dying. The left clicker on my mouse is dying. And yes, an actual mouse, not a trackball. Thank you. But I probably need to move that up my list as opposed to the Twitch card, or the Switch memory card. I probably need the mouse clicker more than the other thing. So, are all of these claimed too? Looks like. Okay, well, I'll let Spacey or whoever is responsible for this place figure out the rest of this. And I guess I will put... Do cocoa beans... It has to be jungle wood, right? I can't just, like... Yeah. Jungle wood's so ugly, otherwise I would, like, replace these posts with jungle wood. And then grow... Yeah, I know, but this is just, like, this is the community farm. So, like, for my own purposes, I will plant them outside, but I figure for in the farm. This way people can come and just grab 1 or 2 buds and plant them wherever they want them. I don't know, man. Let's replace... Oh, no! We'll replace this one with cocoa. Although that's going to get blocked by that. That's not going to work. None of this is working! I need to go back to my place and empty out my inventory is what I need to do. In fact, let's just do that. Let's just go quickly. Is there a boat sticking around? I'm just trying to be helpful, but everything I do turns to crap. Oh, come on. There's always boats all over the place here. There's a boat. I had one on me, but I tossed it to be able to bring all this stuff back. Looks like Poet's working on his place a little bit more. He's got a dock out here now. A couple of docks, actually. He's building a little house in there even. It'd been just a black wall for a while. Looking good, Poet. All right, so this ugly granite monstrosity over here on the right. Poet has completed the challenge Subspace Bubble. Use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Hi. How did I not get that? I made the path. Whatever. But yeah, so this big granite monstrosity is going to be my villager trading center slash potentially iron farm slash breeder. No. That's Poet. This is Poet. I thought it was Jake's too because it had Jake's head on a spike out front. But Jake said no. Poet killed him and took his head. Jake and Ice? Yeah, Ice are building an evil lair underground somewhere. But yeah, that black stone ringed fort is Poet. But this is mine. This is New Tortoise Island. And night is falling, so I will sleep and reset my spawn, which is fantastic. This is a... well, respawn point set at least. That's great. Let's pop all this wood. I made way more slabs than I needed. Yowzers. We'll get all of our nether blocks in here. And I do not have room in this chest for gold, which is ridiculous. Let's pop this all in here for the moment. I'll convert it into bars and blocks and stuff. I don't think Jake and Ice have come up with a plan, in so many words, for the current evil lair that they are building. just that they felt like being evil. I'm sure it will devolve into some sort of feud, but as of right now, I do not believe... Poet slept already. Great. I do not believe that there is any long-term plan in their minds. Okay. I don't need this flint and steel anymore. Sorry. Organizing. I'll put this in with the nether blocks. All right, so cocoa beans. I need the logs. Axe. All right. Huzzah. So yeah, this is new Tortoise Island. It's just a little chunk of land off the coast of. We just sailed. Spawn is like right there. But it's just a little one. It was disconnected and out of the way, and I was like, yeah, that looks good. Kind of similar to my tiny little swamp island on season 1 of TimeShot. And I've just kind of most of the time I spent on the server has been spent just kind of doing fun little decorative detailing. So I grew a couple of these to get some podzol, and I've got my pumpkins and a couple of berry bushes scattered around. I got my wood pile and my little eclectic wheat farm, and back here I've got a little don't do it, Tor. What am I not doing? And a little potato farm, and then my mine entrance is there, and so basically just kind of reminiscent of my my season 1 TimeShot island. Pretty low key. Not a lot going to be going into this. I did not yet, Poet. So you're welcome to. I was just worried about getting back with all the loot I brought. I did not stop. I just built a path on top of it and continued on. That might be something fun for a group to do, or feel free to go through. I don't even know what kind of loot's in there. I'm sure I'm giving up lots of loot by letting people get to it before I did, but I don't super care. Does it? Oh, the clip case took. Does my bot whisper when people join? What kind of stuff's in there, Poet? But yeah, so I've got that little island. I've got a couple of little bridges. So there was another little island here that I've since claimed, and I'm going to build the villager trading hall there. I think this will be more of a public thing, but I'll be doing my work there, and then once I've got good villagers in there, people can come use them as they want. But hey, welcome to PC and is not inviting viewers to join at this time. Just sit back, relax, enjoy watching the stream, and please keep chatting. Hey, okay. Did not know that was a thing. I think that only happens the first time you join, but who knows? Yeah, I probably set that up at some point for Mixer and forgot. But yeah, so then over here I've got, these are just kind of some natural pockets. Instead of trying to build pens and stuff on my tiny little island, I've just got like my cows, and I found a donkey when I was trying to find Mara's place. So I've got my donkey and my cows in there, and then I'm just kind of trying to use the natural terrain at this point. I'm not really doing a whole lot. And then I've got this. This was another little enclosed pocket that, I don't know, something I'll pen up in here. Yeah. Man, I didn't just say it. I carried through. I killed myself like 3 times. All right, so, and then this little bridge goes over to this other little island. Finding through, you can find ancient debris in there, as well as some other trinkets. Oh, yeah, the ancient debris is what you convert into the netherite, right? Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so I've got this giant ugly, I just had extra granite because I'm not going to use it for anything real. And I'm not sure if this is big enough. I think it is. But my plan is to kind of turn this into kind of a town or a trading center. I'll build like a bottom ring where all the good villagers for trading will be once I get a mending one and a fortune 3 and a looting and all that kind of stuff will be here. And then above that will be like the villager breeder. And then above that will be the iron farm or something maybe. I don't know how much lag some of that stuff costs. Like the iron farm and the breeders are actually way less complicated than they used to be. So my guess is they would cause way less lag than they ever have. But that's kind of the plan, is to kind of just make this a one-stop villager's shop. And eventually then, once I get the good villagers and everything in here, that'll be available to the public, because it's right by spawn. I mean, that's Poet's house. That's, I don't have Optifine on, but that's like at my crosshairs is that little farm. So spawn's right there. So we're real close. So this will be kind of a public service once we get this going. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I never claimed to be a quality streamer. If you're looking for quality entertainment, you are in the wrong place, mister. Let me tell you. But yeah, okay, so my inventory is cleared out, and let's head back and I'll take this, I take one of my spruce boats. No, come back. And I'll return whoever's oak boat this is. Leaving intensifies. Get out of here, I don't want you anyway. Oh wait, I'm gonna put this one in my inventory. Sail in this one, and then we can just leave it by the dock. Low quality is still a kind of quality. Thank you, Scad. I appreciate that. Tortoise the 2080 user. That's just me. I can say it about myself, but if you say it about me, it's not very nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the selling point. If you just hate yourself and want to consume garbage, Tortimer's your guy. All right, so let's drop this boat back off, and then we'll go ahead and try and drop off these cocoa beans in a manner that is not going to ruin everything. All right. Hi, poet. All right, so oh, you know what? We kind of did a tour. This stuff probably despawned, didn't it? All right, let's hope that there's a little bit of oak so I can fix Spacey's farm. Wood. Oh wait, logs. Ha! There is a singular oak log. Fantastic. All right, so let's fix this, and then maybe I will just pop this stuff outside, so that somebody better qualified can come along and take care of this stuff. And give me these berries. We'll plant these bushes back. All right. Okay, so these are all set. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just pop this outside. Somebody else can worry about it. I did the work of bringing it back. I don't have the brain power to, at the moment, to worry about what all this stuff looks like. Oh, we've got an actual, like, bee box here. Nice. Jungle stuff sucks. Guess I'll put it here by all this other weird stuff. It's just, do that. Put some cocoa beans. And, there we go. Fantastic. Great. So I provided bamboo to the community. I provided cocoa beans. I think that's everything I needed to do. The path is now there if people... I got those 4 saplings, but honestly, the path's there. If people need saplings, they can probably go get their own. I'll probably just hold on to these in case I ever decide I need jungle stuff. Well, Jay's a mod anyway. Jay, UKs, and Mara are all mods and editors on the channel now. Mara wants those saplings. Well, you can go get your own. Wait, rude. Is Win in the stream? Win? Are you in the stream? But yeah. Okay, so that stupid jungle adventure is now over. We still can't eat in boats, apparently, which is dumb. But let's head back. Is night coming on again already? Goodness. And I'm really not prepared to start working on this yet. Well, no, but she said something on the server that didn't seem to be in response to anything. I guess Poet might have been over there bothering her or whatever. But I'm like, was she responding to me being rude, or did Poet do something that was rude? I didn't know she was here. If she's here and lurking, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out what she was responding to. Okay, but yes, so I've got my cute little island. I think I'm pretty much done here. I need a Silk Touch pick, because I accidentally placed my enchanting table in the wrong place. So I need to move it over one block. Well, so right now the TimeShot server it's open. Well, let me finish that thought. It's not just open. But right now both like TimeShot members, which we haven't really added any new members since Addy like 2 years ago. But we also have like our chief like community leaders, mods, and stuff like that are also allowed to play on the server now too. I think like Win recently added Beth. You guys will remember Beth, her daughter from the Pixelmon days. And then just, like Jordy and, all the big TimeShot mods and things like that. This bridge is atrocious. I got to figure out what to do with this bridge. I was just starting to tinker with some ideas, but I don't know. I feel like they changed the textures and stuff, and I feel like cobble is even more noisy than it ever was. So I don't think that'll work. I was just using that as a base material, but yeah. Hi, Poet. No, don't plant bamboo all over my place, please. Please, no. I have a very carefully curated ecosystem here. But yeah, so my little map, got a little Tortoise Island, and no, I know, I don't mind the new textures. I'll evolve with the times. I just I had cobble on hand, so I was starting to mess with that. But I think cobble is definitely too noisy to be used for this. So I have to figure out what materials I'm doing and what kind of patterns I'm doing with the supports and how far apart the arches. I just gotta Jake was going to set up JSC dis. Yeah, she must have been calling Poet rude, because Poet came from that direction, and Win is like just outside of render distance over there. So he was probably over there trolling her with bamboo shoots, I'm guessing. Speaking of which, though, I do want to put down some bamboo. I'm not mad at that. As long as it's up here in kind of like my weird foresty area, it'll be fine. That was kind of the goal, was to introduce some of it into the ecosystem here. Couple of these here, and I just put one there, so that should be fine. Hey Yuma, how's it going? Tortimer rotary phone the gray. What did I do now? And we'll put like there maybe. I don't know. As these grow, it may look excessive. Especially as I find the ones that Poet has placed all over my base. people in there. Oh. I don't even have a landline, man. My cable company keeps trying to sell me a landline. I'm like, man, I am not getting a landline. Stop it. It's just not happening. That's going to be in line with that tree. I don't want that. There's grass there. Okay. And that's my entrance to the mine. That'll get hit by a tree. I think that's probably good for now. All right, so now what I need to do... Ouch, ouch, ouch. That stuff will grow back in, so we'll have a bit of a supply of that at some degree. Nobody? But, like, so the problem is I'm paying too much for internet and stuff. And I'm trying to cancel cable. So right now I have a cable and an internet package. And every time I try to cancel cable, they always try to make it more expensive for me to have just internet than to have internet and cable. You know what? It's possible. Yeah. I noticed it after an hour and a half of streaming, but yeah, I had a second delay, a 1 second delay put in for Switch when I was streaming Pokemon last, because I have to delay my audio and the game audio by a second, or the desktop audio by a second, in order to sync with the slightly delayed Switch stream through the Elgato. Because I've got kind of an older Elgato that doesn't really keep up super well. Yeah, I need to just get tough with them and threaten to cancel altogether. But so every time I try to cancel my cable, they're like, well, it'll actually be, $20 more a month for just your current internet. And I'm like, you know what? So I just haven't actually gotten rid of cable yet, which I still need to do. But then they're like, if you really want to decrease your cost, what you should do is, do our landline bundle. And that's where I put my foot down. I'm like, listen, I am not signing up for a landline. I don't care if it's $50 cheaper a month to have a landline plus everything else. I'm just not doing it. So, yeah. Maybe I do want a bamboo here. All right, so now we've got all those planted, so we have a backup. I want to figure... I think I need string. I think... I looked it up at some point. I think this is... Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and convert all of the rest of this. We gave some to spawn. We planted some around our own place. Let's convert these into scaffolding. All right. Guru Lady, that is... Oh, okay. Just picked it up automatically. That is chiseled... It's chiseled blackstone. Chiseled polished blackstone. And I think that's supposed to be like a pig nose, because there's multiple versions. I think you can do chiseled blackstone, and then I think there's chiseled polished blackstone, and there might even be like chiseled blackstone bricks. Like there's a lot of different things, but I think it's supposed to be a pig snout because you've got all the hoglins and stuff. Like the Nether is full of pigs now. But yeah, so it's chiseled polished blackstone, that one. I think there are many variants. I haven't messed with all of the new stuff yet. Yeah. There's still so much that I don't know about current modern Minecraft. There's like, there's like 10 different new crafting stations that you guys can see. I still have my one crafting station and my one type of furnace, and I think there's like a dozen new different things that I have to figure out how they work, and then build them and put them in my base here. That's probably the main thing that I've got to still add out here. Is I've got to move this so that I can use my enchanting station, and then figure out all those other crafting stations. Okay, so Jay threatened to cancel altogether. Yeah, I need to probably get tough with them. I just don't have, like, I haven't had 6 hours since my baby was born where I could sit and just, like, sit on the phone with them and force them to do that, because I know it's going to take all day when I decide I need to do that. If they don't give you a deal, just cancel and have your wife set up a new account with internet only under some new customer promo. Yeah, we need to do that probably. Yeah, the old Elgato. The problem is in 1.24.5, there's be a block called Chisel Polish Cracked Reconstructed Faded. I mean, today is the first day since he's been born where my wife has taken him and been gone for any length of time. And I'm streaming instead of canceling my cable. So you guys are welcome. Yeah, Girl Lady, we did. Back in March 15th was his birthday. Shares that honor with such notable names as Michael Gary Scott. It was the only celebrity I saw pop up. But yes, so March 15th, our little boy was born. So yeah, our first kid, just figuring out how life works now. Only sleep at night. It's getting dark. We are in my state, at least. We're kind of still in the easing up stage. I know, like where Jay lives, they're starting to lock back down again. So some areas are more affected. My state is pretty rural, so we are still kind of rolling out, opening things back up. So we're not too bad off. At least I haven't heard anything saying that our numbers are spiking. We got to go back. But we border states that are. So I'm sure at some point we will have to go back into effect. But like, there's still some minor restrictions. Like you're only still 50 to 75% of capacity or whatever is still all you're allowed to do. And then they're still requesting, it's not a requirement, but they're still requesting that people wear masks and social distance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just, our state's going back to masks for everyone because we have a lot of tourists coming in our area. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize you were in Michigan as well. So I'm in Indiana. So, yeah, we border Illinois, which has Chicago, and I'm sure is a dumpster fire with COVID and everything. And then Michigan, which is a huge dumpster fire. I've never used scaffolding before, so I'm not sure. Okay, so if you crouch, it builds vertically. Interesting. This is literally my first ever use of scaffolding. Fun. Chicago was a dumpster fire before COVID. Yes. But yeah. I'm sure with COVID, like the bigger cities have. I heard a lot about. I've mostly because we were kind of planning to be in quarantine basically anyway with the newborn before all this COVID stuff happened, because the COVID lockdown, literally, like we were in the hospital. So my son was born the 15th, and the 16th is when like our state went into like partial lockdown mode. So like I've been on in newborn mode since all of this COVID stuff really started hitting gear. So I've not been paying a lot of attention because one, it's depressing, and two, I've been basically locked in my house anyway because we had a newborn, and what else were we going to be doing? That was pretty much our plan before COVID hit the fan anyway. So I heard that New York, basically everybody was dead. I haven't heard a lot about Chicago specifically, but I know that, those bigger urban areas were basically all getting hit the same. So I'm sure it's been bad. I know one of our primary counties that was like our two biggest counties for COVID cases in our state, because we're pretty much all rural, was the one surrounding Indianapolis, our capital, and then the one surrounding Gary, which is a suburb of Chicago. So basically those were the two worst areas. Probably like the Fort Wayne area or whatever close to Detroit was bad too, but those are probably like our top three. Everything else has been pretty minimal, just because there's not a lot of people. There's more corn than people here. Florida's basically on fire. Yeah, well, I heard that they started opening Disney World up and stuff again. So we still have to be cautious. Like people are like, oh, we're opening things up. Okay, well then it's just free season again. And yeah, so they go to Disney World and infect 100 people in one sneeze, and yeah. Yeah, people just got to be smart. Wear your mask, social distance. I mean, yeah, whatever. Anyway. So, I mean, I feel bad for, like, the extroverts in the world who basically had to live as one of us for months on end. Like, quarantine was heaven. Don't go to work. Don't go outside. Don't interact with people. Ronnie RDX, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly like, why flights are and stuff are bad. Like, I get that, like, you can't just shut down everything forever, but yeah, why we're like, honestly, I'm not a fan of airplane travel to begin with. I think airplane travel before all this COVID stuff was like the single most disgusting way to travel. I hate flying. One, I'm motion sick, so like I just physically am uncomfortable while flying, even if I'm medicated. But two, it's just so gross. It's just so gross. Sends Goober south. Yeah, well, yeah, we got lucky that we had a newborn and not like a 3-year-old that we had to entertain while in quarantine. Basically, all of our friends and family had it much worse than we did. We were perfectly situated for quarantine at this point. If we had to have kids at all, we were lucky to have a newborn who didn't need to be entertained. Um, would have been even easier, I guess, if we had just not had the kid yet. But yeah. Yeah, I do feel bad for my friends and family who, well, he's almost 5. Yes. Yes. But, like, I was rounding down because we have friends who have got 1-year-olds, and, yeah, then Goober and my nephew are both almost 5, and yeah. I do feel bad for those who had to deal with that kind of stuff. Like, all of like, my wife's cousins, all of her cousins are older, and have, kids who are in school age and stuff, and they're just like, yep, if they can't do their homework by themselves, it's basically not getting done, sort of thing. Because not only were parents like, okay, my kids are home now, but then they're also being expected to, like, teach them. It's like, I still have a job and stuff. So yeah, it was a mess. For sure. Yeah, no, my involve I hit a ball. My involvement is going to be fairly limited, but I have been playing on the server, and I will be streaming it occasionally as I have the ability to. My ability to stream is pretty limited as well. So, but yeah, I probably will be uploading some stuff if and when I ever do streams that I think are entertaining. We spent the first hour of this stream blocking through the Nether, so probably won't want to upload this, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, even more limited than usual. I still had to work during lockdown and quarantine and put up with people's ugly, nasty attitudes during it, still having to work. I hate being... Yeah, I would not have wanted to be an essential worker during this time. Thankfully, I'm in a position where, one, I was on paternity leave for the majority of it. My company has a great paternity leave policy. I was on paternity leave from mid-March till mid-June. So I've only been back at work for like a month. But even then, my entire company is working from home at the moment, so... Pocket Flygon is now following. Hey, Pocket, how's it going, buddy? So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's just basically TimeShot Season 3 for me so far. We got our tiny little island with all of our little inefficient farms. Mara's got some villagers, but she's kind of far away. And I don't really want to go out there at the moment. And I don't really... I've got a tutorial pulled up, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm doing well. Jay, what is this? Good luck, have fun pledge. Was that some sort of charity live stream thing? All right. But yeah, so this is going to be... It's not going to be granite. I could have taken the time off as an endangered employee since I have COPD, asthma, diabetes, and post-chemo, but I was only closing cashier and wasn't going to do that to my coworkers. Yeah. What? You've got like a little icon next to your name. It's a little, maybe a keyboard key or something. I couldn't tell what it was. But if you mouse over, it says it's the good luck, have fun pledge. I'm assuming it's something you got for donating or something or another. But yeah, we were super paranoid about the COVID stuff initially because we obviously had a newborn. Turns out that for the most part, newborns and kids in general are not super susceptible to COVID. Like they can catch it, but it's pretty mild and not really super concerning. Way less concerning than a lot of the things kids can catch. But then it's like, yeah, I have asthma. So it's like, oh, I'm actually at a much bigger risk than our son was. So we've obviously lifted some of our restrictions. I mean, for a while, we literally didn't leave our house for 2 months except to go to the pediatrician. My parents would occasionally bring us back some groceries and stuff. And thankfully, before we even had an inkling of all this COVID stuff, because as I said, like all the lockdown and panic started while we were in the hospital with our son. Knowing that we were having a newborn, I had stocked our freezer with, meals, and because most of what we eat now, I'll buy like food in bulk, and then I'll do meal prep, and we have all these individual meal size Tupperwares, and I make up a bunch of meals, and then we stick them in the freezer and just grab them and thaw them out individually as needed. So I'd already done like a ton of that kind of stuff, just ahead of time in anticipation of the kids. So we were kind of well stocked, just from that respect. I should breed my cows again while we're thinking about it. And then we've got occasional the first couple months we got occasional upgrades or infusions of new food and stuff. From my parents would drop off some groceries, and then I guess we'll put those in there for now. And then we also would have occasional friends would like bring a meal by, or go pick us up Chick-fil-A for breakfast or whatever. I'm gonna put these in tools, I think. But pretty much for like the last, I want to say, so the first 2 months we didn't leave the house at all, but probably from like mid-May on, I started doing our own grocery runs, wearing gloves and everything, or masks and all that. But yesterday was the first time I've seen any of my IRL friends since last year. Yeah. Tried wearing a mask after a few days of developing bronchitis pneumonia and found myself a facial shield instead. Yeah. Yeah, any of the masks that actually help, like the N95s or whatever, we had a couple of those that we were using initially, because my wife's father is a farmer, and he had a big box of them because he uses them for when they're spraying pesticides and stuff. So he sent us down one each of those, and those are suffocating. They really are. I mean, they are the only ones that are actually effective. Like the smaller surgical masks that I wear now is probably just it's safety theater more than it's actual safety. But yeah, I can wear that all day. But yeah, the actual protective masks. And I identify it doesn't work due to the atomic size of the cover. Yeah, it was the most effective one of them. Yeah, it may not, but yeah, the actual ventilate. Yeah, so it's all safety theater. But if it helps at all, then I'm willing to do it. Okay, so I think I tossed like my furnace and stuff to make room in the nether. So let's restock my supplies here. Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of what I was saying, why quarantine wasn't such a big deal for us, because one, we were planning to basically be in lockdown because of the newborn anyway, because what else are we really going to be doing with a newborn at home? Not going to be going anywhere or doing anything. So basically didn't really change our plans a whole lot from that. Oh, I actually need to run back to the jungle. That's what we'll do. We've got a couple of minutes here. But also, like, my preferred environment is being left alone at home anyway. So yeah, it's been fine for us, just because I don't really want to be out interacting with people anyway, so it's been nice. Yeah, I went out shopping. So we had gone to my in-laws for 4th of July, um, and I had left my mask in my wife's car. So I went out and was running some errands after we got back that next week, and forgot that my mask was still in my wife's car. And so I stopped at Walgreens, and you can find hand sanitizers and all that stuff. So I bought like I mean, you could only really get them in like 20 packs or whatever. So I've got just like a 20 pack of masks in my car now. So if I ever find myself forgetting again, I will always have plenty on hand. But yeah. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna I should have been doing this as I was just derping around. I'm gonna run back to the jungle and pick up my bed and all the other stuff that I left back there. Okay, I've got my gold boots. I was like, oh, wait a second. People gonna get mad. There's a lot of hoglin, or piglin. Hoglins are the big, mindless beasts. There's a lot of, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Go, 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 go. Ghast, please don't blow up my ladders here, please. Thank you. Alright, so I'll grab this. Probably should have brought some... Oh, I do have my weapons. Just to say, probably should have brought my weapons in before has all of the things. I just made a new crafting bench, but... Although this is one that I had made anyway. Oh, good. Why is there a hole in the ground? So yeah, we'll run back to the jungle real quick, and if Poet hasn't stolen all the things... I'll pick up my bed and my parrots, and man, getting these parrots through are going to be a pain. I'll probably do that later. I don't have enough time for that, probably. I barely use hand sanitizer. I'm a farmer's daughter, so germs aren't anything new to me. I just wash my hands with a lot of soap. Washing your hands with soap is actually way better than hand sanitizer anyway. I keep a little bottle of hand sanitizer in my car so that, like, after, because I don't wear gloves anymore, I stopped doing that. And so, like, when I get back in my car from grocery shopping or whatever, I'll just pop a little hand sanitizer on. Yeah, at home, I'm definitely not using hand sanitizer. Just wash your hands. Yeah, soap is more effective at killing the virus than hand sanitizer anyway, so. It's all right. It added a couple of new blocks, which I think will be interesting. I don't begrudge anybody who wanted it. I never felt like the Nether was a place that needed a lot of fleshing out. Like, I thought that it being kind of barren was the point. Now, granted, I don't know. I felt like I would much rather see the overworld biome updates they've been promising for the last 2 or 3 years than this Nether update. But, you know, I really should probably, while I'm going back through here, let's get some rails on at least so I don't accidentally run off into the void. I would much rather have, you know, the mountain update they promised us, or, you know, all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Than this, because I just, you know, the Nether, it was the hell biome. They're really, I didn't feel like there needed to be trees and stuff in the hell biome, but I don't hate it or anything. I think people who enjoy it, that's cool. It's nothing I needed, but there are some new blocks that have been added. I think that the zombie pigmen and the piglins look... Well, the zombie pigmen are the only one... The piglins are new, but I think that those model updates are nice. So that's cool. I would much rather see them flesh out the barren overworld than the barren hell dimension. But that's just me. I do like the blackstone. Anytime we get new building materials that also get stone and slab and I gotta fix that. The one hole's gonna get somebody killed. Anytime we get a new building material that gets slabs and stairs included with it, I'm always excited about that. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. I'm trying to think. Maybe I heard somebody talking about that in one of the episode 1 TimeShot episodes I was watching recently. that they're talking about adding trolls or goblins or something to the caves, as if we don't have enough monsters that spawn in the dark. Like, we've already got zombies and skellies and creepers and spiders, and, like, do we need another hostile mob in caves? But, I don't know. I don't know that, like, what is the goblin going to add that the others don't already do? I would much rather see another passive mob just, like, adding life to the overworld. Because, like, combat has never been my favorite portion of this game anyway, so I would rather see just, like, them bringing life to the game. Like, the overworld, talk about barren. You know, they slowly add, like, one new creature every update. It's like, okay, bees, great. Add 5 new things. Why is it that, like, we have to do it at, like, the most ridiculously snail pace ever? Bro, don't even start with me here. Stay back. Keep on the lookout for ghasts. I don't really want to use my pick on any more netherrack because it's already basically dead, but I don't know. They really got me excited with the Minecon Earth voting that we've done the last couple of years, where it's like, hey, we're gonna add these new biomes, and the ones you vote on will be the ones we do first, but all of these are gonna happen eventually, sort of thing. Like, that got me excited. But then even the one we voted on last year, the one that won, still hasn't been implemented. It's been almost a year. There's the ghast. And so I had, and the other 2 that lost last time, certainly haven't been, mentioned again. So I don't know. They got me excited with all that, and just like it's just, this game is 10 plus years old now. I feel like yes, they've continued the development with it and everything, but I feel like when you consider how long the game has been around, it feels like they could probably just move it along a little quicker. I don't know. That's just me, though. Because it seems like they could easily copy and paste the existing AI of a lot of things. Oh, wow, I'm almost dead. Oh, gosh darn it. That's my power to... Okay, we'll take this one. Welp. But yeah, it's like just copy and paste the AI on, so many things, put in another crappy blocky model that'll take you 10 minutes to create, and get some actual life in the world. So, yeah. I will tell you, though, I'm looking forward to, well, when you add like 20 rants per rant, I don't know. It's not my fault that you're overtaxing yourself there. You only really need one. I'm actually looking forward to Minecraft Dungeons. I was watching Poet's series, and it actually looks like I would enjoy that. That game looks fun. So, I know it's basically what Diablo Light or whatever. For people, I've never played Diablo, but that game, Minecraft Dungeons, looks fun. I'll pick it up on a sale at some point. What do they want for it? Like $29.99 or $19.99 or I don't know. But it looks fun. Yeah, I think the third-person POV for Dungeons is the point. I think that's that genre of game. That's the dungeon crawler, whatever stuff. I think that's basically just how the genre is. But I would just get it, except for, again, my wife has quit her job. So we're on a bit more of a budget now than we used to be. And I just don't have that much gaming time at the moment to begin with. So, like, I'm not going to blow money on a game at full price when, like, I'm not going to have time to play it anyway. So I'll just wait till a sale pops up and pick it then. I'm sure it will go on sale at some point. And if not, I probably have way too many other things I need to be doing anyway. I probably will get along just fine without it. So, yeah. Yeah, like Squadrons, I probably will pick up just because, like, I know that Sproutshire will be playing it. I will be garbage at it, and I'll probably play it about as much as I played Battlefront 2, which was not at all. But it's one of those games that, you know, assuming the reviews come out and are good, which everything we've seen about it, I don't know how it could be bad. It seems like they're hitting all the right items there. But yeah, that's one game that, like, I understand why. Oh, I didn't bring food. Oh, this is gonna be bad. That's a game where I wish I could play in third person with just, like, all of the meters and like, they've got that game set up for first person flying, where, like, all of your shields and everything are metered, like, you're just like actual cockpit consoles. And so I get why they did that, but getting used to that first person is going to be rough. I'm going to be bad enough at that game as it is, and then having to do it in first person is just going to be painful. I wish I could do third person with those meters just overlaid on the HUD, but yeah, that'll be. Other than that, honestly, my most anticipated game right now is this stupid little cutesy ranching sim called Paleo Pines. It's got these cute little dinosaurs. I would love to see you get to stream it in VR, even if just once you get buy a headset, use it once every time. Nah, man, I cannot. I get motion sick in real life. I will not be doing VR. I hear some people I've heard, like, all I've ever heard about VR is that, you know, even people who, oh crap, I don't have any gold armor on. Crap. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Let me get my armor back, and then we could be friends. No, I know. I'm sorry. Oh, no, Soul's Head. Please, no. Not like this. Give me them boots. All right. We did it. Bye, girl lady. Have a good one. Nice to see ya. Yeah, I mean, I get motion sick in real life, and all I heard was that, you know, even people who don't get motion sick were having issues with VR, like back in the day, maybe. That's all I've really ever heard about VR, is that it just makes people sick if you play it for more than like 10 minutes. Now, Kaze plays hours of it, and it's fine, so maybe it's improved. Maybe that was just a very small use case or whatever. Obviously, the technology would either have advanced since then or would not have advanced if that was such a widespread issue that nobody could play it. But, yeah, no, again, I have, like, no gaming time anymore, basically, so I'm not going to be investing in a, oh my gosh! Dave! It's alive! Okay. Huzzah! Alright, we're back in business. Yeah, Dave just got on. I wasn't getting sick watching you play VR, Kaze, But you were mostly playing like Euro Truck Simulator, and driving doesn't make me motion sick. But yeah, my guess is watching, and like I wasn't in VR, so oh gosh, bro, I need to get punch on this bow. That's what I need to do. I gotta be careful that it doesn't break my boots. They're the only thing keeping me alive. Where's the gas? Way over there. But yeah, definitely not going to be playing it in VR. Okay. It's been so long since I made some of this path, I don't remember where I'm going. Guess that's the beauty of the breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'm going to try and... Looks like Poet was making an... Hey! Cut that out. Only one person gets to shoot at me at a time. Alright? Oh, seriously, come on! Oh, all my stuff's gonna go in the fire here. No. Ah, I was hoping to block myself in. That's not gonna work. I hate this stupid game. I hate this stupid game so much. This is why I stopped playing on Derpcraft. I got killed, and all my stuff went in lava, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm never locking on again. No, I did. I just need food this time. We're just gonna run. We're not playing around with fighting. Don't have any more arrows stocked up over here anyway. All right. I'm out of time, but I've got to go get my stuff. So we will extend this. I've not streamed in 4 months, so we'll call it time earned. I'm not blaming Derpcraft. I'm blaming losing all my stuff in lava for me not having logged into Derpcraft for 6 months or whatever. Whatever it's been. I was digging a tunnel or doing some... I don't remember what I was doing. I don't know why I was in the nether. But I had all of my diamond tools and I had all my enchantments. Like I had all the good stuff. I had all my basically end game picks and everything, and got killed, stuff went in lava, and I never logged on again. All right. Nope. Not even once. I rage quit 6 months ago or something and never went back. Are you guys updating Derpcraft at any point? I see that it's still on like 1.15 or whatever. I think it said you guys had the paper plugin or something. Are you just waiting for that, or? Man, Dave's been on the server long enough to even have a bed? Look at this guy. Yeah, that slight Geiger noise with the ashy air in here makes it feel like this is like a... And the gray blocks, and makes it feel like it's apocalyptic. Yeah, it's Dave. He popped into the Discord not that long ago. Said he was back to ruin all of our lives or something. Oh, and I don't have gold armor again. No! I've got so much gold at my base, I just need to have like 10 backup pairs of armor, I guess. Oh, this game's the worst. We need to keep inventory on. How I really feel is that we need to keep inventory on. That's like my favorite part about playing Pixelmon and this stuff. Just keep inventory. Then I can die, do whatever I want. Doesn't make any difference. At least I don't think I had many levels. I might have, because I harvested a bunch of gold and quartz and stuff on my way out here, but probably not too much. Yeah. The Nether has never been more than like a quick travel option to me, so... Which is one of the reasons why I didn't really care that much about it being updated, because like, well, I never really expected much more from the Nether than just traveling quickly, but... Yeah, it's... Not only does it have all of its own unique mobs, now it's also full of skeletons and stuff. It's like, gosh darn it. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright. Hopefully at least I was... Yeah, just from like just from the immersion standpoint, I don't like that skeletons and like wither skeletons or whatever. It's like, okay, well, there is a specific variant of skeleton that spawns here, but like seeing Endermen and you know, skeletons and all that other stuff, it's just kind of... Please don't shoot me off the bridge, Mr. Piglin, sir. Oh, and a pit to spare. Yeah, there's magma cubes and ghasts and like there's plenty to be dealing with in the Nether. Why we also need like skeletons everywhere? I don't get it. Oh gosh. Hello. Cobble's gas resistant, right? Oh gosh. So slow. Dave was shot by a pillager. Oh no! Alright. Hang on, bro. All my stuff is right around the corner here, I think. Hey, little piglin guy. Hang on. Oh, where are my boots? Did you take my boots? Are you wearing my boots? Are your parents nearby, buddy? Thank you. I feel bad about that. Okay. Let's not talk about that. That didn't happen. All right. Whew. Okay. All right, so now we've got skeletons. Oh my gosh, just so much evil here. Thank you for the punch, at least. Oh, okay. I think that Hoglin knows I killed his baby. Let me through, let me through, let me through, let me through! Okay. I don't know what multiple doors are doing there, but looks like Poet's out here playing in some business. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching! Oh, I didn't bring melon. Well, I guess we already had melons. But, I guess I don't. I'm going to take this string as opposed to this oak sapling. Okay. Whew. We did it! No, Scad, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was really nice to be able to get back to this. Hopefully, I can work something out where I can stream at least, once a week or something. Yeah, we will be, I guess, talking. You guys are here, obviously, but Mixer is dead. If you guys didn't know that, obviously you guys are here on Twitch, so you at least are aware that that my streaming location has changed, at least temporarily. But Mixer is dead, so we will no longer be streaming on Mixer. My plan is to stream on Twitch and restream to YouTube, so I will be able to be found on both Twitch and YouTube. But I haven't gotten the YouTube restream set back up yet, because once people start going back to work, Twitch is blocked in most places. So since I stream during the middle of the workday usually, over a long lunch, that makes it difficult for other people to come and hang out. Yeah, Mixer's basically a Twitch billboard. You go to the Mixer homepage, and it's just people streaming a static page saying, find us on Twitch. Even they're featuring partners, and all the partners are streaming that, so it's pretty funny. Yeah, so my plan is to stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so that, wherever people want to find me, they can do that there. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably, it'll be a little while before I stream again next. I don't know when the next opportunity will be, but I also was kind of planning to revamp all of my stream overlays and stuff. I've got to make a bunch of panels for Twitch, because obviously the last time I streamed on Twitch was like 5 years ago, and basically I have like one pixelated Twitter icon and one pixelated YouTube icon, which I hope are actually links that link out to those things. Maybe even not. I don't know. But it's garbage, is what I'm saying. So I planned to kind of fix all of this up before I started streaming again full time. Well, not full time, but with any regularity. So I don't know. I don't know when the next opportunity will be, and I don't know that I want to start streaming regularly before I get all that stuff figured out. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun getting to do this again, so hopefully I will see you guys back next time, whenever that is. Follow me on Discord, or follow me on Twitter, or join my Discord. Discord's probably the best, but if you don't use Discord and use Twitter or something, you can do that as well. And I'll let you guys know when the next one's going to be. Anyway, guys, I've been Tortimer, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.